Good day everyone. So for today's video, let's talk about cognitive development of a primary schoolers. Jean Piaget is the foremost theorist on cognitive development. According to him, intelligence is the basic mechanism of ensuring balance in the relations between the person and the environment. Everything that a person experiences is a continuous process of assimilations and accommodations. Piaget described the four main periods in cognitive development. For Piaget, intellectual ability is not the same at the different stages. Jean Piaget's concrete operational stage. Concrete operation is the third stage in Piaget's theory of cognitive development. It spans from age 7 to approximately 11 years old. During this time, children have better understanding of their thinking skills. Children begin to think logically about concrete events, particularly their own experiences, but have difficulty understanding abstract or hypothetical concepts. Thus, most of them still hard time at problem solving. Logic is a concrete operational thinkers according to Piaget can already make us inductive logic. Inductive logic involves thinking from a specific experiences to a general principle. But at this stage, children have great difficulty in using deductive logic or beginning with general principle leading to specific effects. Reversibility. One of the most important development in this stage is an understanding of reversibility, or awareness that actions can be reversed. An example of this is being able to reverse the order of relationships between mental categories. For example, in arithmetic, 3 plus 4 is equal to 7, and 7 minus 4 is equals to 3. So, another example of reversibility is this. Teacher, Jacob, do you have a brother? Jacob, yes. Teacher, what's his name? Jacob, Matthew. Teacher, does Matthew have a brother? Jacob, yes. So that is an example of reversibility, which is teacher asked Jacob if he has a brother. Then Jacob answered yes. Then the teacher asked the name. Then Jacob said Matthew, and the teacher asked that Jacob has a brother. So now, let's talk about the cognitive milestones. So, elementary age children encounter development milestones. This is the stage when they leave behind egocentric thinking and start to develop a more mature way of looking at things, which greatly enhances children's problem-solving skills. So, Piaget called this process decentration. Decentration is they develop certain skills within a particular time frame. The skills they learn are in sequential manner, meaning they need to understand numbers before they can perform a mathematical equation. So, they can already take a complex, sequential and symbolic based tasks. At this stage, reasoning is still immature. They have ease in identifying and here and now. Each milestone that develops is dependent upon the previous milestones they achieved. Up until age of 8, a child learns new skills at a rapid pace. Once they reach the stage of 8, the skills they learn start to level up, so there is a steady increases of new skills. Specifically, young primary school age children can tell left from right. Their ability to speak and express themselves develops rapidly. In school, they share about themselves and their families. During play, they practice using the words and language they learned in school. They start to understand time and days of the week. They enjoy rhymes, riddles, and jokes. So, their attention span is longer. They can follow more involved stories. They are learning letters and words, so by 6, most can read words or combination of words. And now let's talk about the information processing skills. So, several theorists argue that, like the computer, the human mind is a system that can process information through the application of logical rules and strategies. They also believe that the mind receives information, performs operations to change its form and content, stores and locates it, and generates responses from it. So these are the implications to childcare, education, and parenting. So, children have varying intelligence profiles. These profiles may be based on influences of learning and achievement. Parents, child care providers, and teachers should be able to recognize this by 1. Helping children draw on their strengths and promote growth in their weaknesses. 2. Planning lessons that cater to multiple intelligences based on instructional objectives. 3. Encouraging children to read more every day to increase their vocabulary. 4. Bringing children to museums, art exhibits, and historical landmarks to widen their perspective about the world and the people. And last, lessening children's screen time and increasing their personal and face-to-face interactions. So, that's it, and thank you.